Good day, everybody. This is Judd at White Wave Trading Strategies. I'm just following up on my previous YouTube. The last YouTube I pointed out a couple of things about the bonds and Japan and Korea and the chips. So what started out as a warning shot to start paying attention to where we were on the board, the swing in the Nikkei, it was a 1999 to the 2008 crash low. The ultimate swing count was 68,300. It went there Tuesday night and started to back off. The second strike was late yesterday. It started out with a 3-day island in Korea, and you needed Korea up today to hold on to this pattern. And we had a long conversation about it yesterday afternoon. That at 5 o'clock at night, the indices started lower. It was going to be over with, because it was all, the next shoe to drop was going to be Korea. So it started in Japan, and then Korea, and then then the U.S. You have and you don't see this very often. Okay, you have an ORL week in Korea. You have an ORL week in the Nikkei. You have an ORL week. L week in long NASDAQ short bonds. That's a risk spread, and the same thing with the S&P bonds. And the other confirming factor was that's long NASDAQ short Swiss franc. The Swiss were always big holders of tech. It's over. You don't see, this is a rarity when you see all these markets line up and look the same way. It just doesn't happen. S&Ps, I think there's a chance they go, this break goes back to 7,000 eventually. I have no interest in chasing any type of a rally at this point. The whole board has to reset. And the room was pretty much all over it this morning. The day traders and the guys that were day trading S&Ps started selling the S&Ps, in pre-market. Basically, trailed them all the way down into the close. So this isn't over. NASDAQ, same thing. I think that the NASDAQ can break another 1,000 points before I'm even going to start to be interested in it. And you can look at every single name around the board. They all look the same. And today was a massive, and today started out, and we talked about it in the room, was that it was going to be massive margin selling, and everything was going to get sold. The metals got sold. The 2-year shots put an ORL day in. That's higher short-term rates in Germany. All that stuff, it all affects the precious metals. The bonds aren't going to rally anywhere. So if you want to follow us during the day and make money and be on top of these swings, go to whitewavetradingstrategies.com and sign up for a trial. We do this every day, and we've got some incredible traders, proprietary traders in the room, and some money managers. So there's a bunch of different styles. Some guys trade options. A lot of guys trade futures. Other guys are trading ETFs. There's something for everybody. So that's it for today. The next few weeks are going to be busy. And if you want to be on top of things, then I would go to whitewavetradingstrategies.com and check out the Matrix course, which is in 2 weeks. And I'm not doing many more of those. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening.